Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend. Now, I'm one of the last people in the world to rub your face in something if I make a valid point and it proves to be true and be here saying like, oh, I told you so. But in this specific instance, I told you so. I knew this was going to happen, and I knew it was going to happen within the span of a year. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or you live under a rock here on YouTube, or haven't had any one of many people and their mother yell at you and say, oh my god, Fred is no longer the most subscribed channel here on YouTube. That's right, NigaHiga, and I'm going to say Niga to be politically correct here, NigaHiga has overtaken Fred as the #1 most subscribed channel here on YouTube, and I think they deserve it, and I think Fred deserves to lose his #1 spot, and I'm going to go over a few reasons why, some of which I've already mentioned before, but just want to elaborate on them here just to emphasize the point that I was making to everyone and why my prophecy, if you will, came to be true here. Okay, what we have with Fred, and by the way, if you're watching this and Fred overtakes that first spot, don't bite my head off. I understand things could go back and forth, especially if YouTube starts getting sponsor happy and throwing Fred's ass as a featured video on the homepage left and right now because they want their prized little child to stand out. So yes, don't bite my head off if Fred overtakes the first spot. It will only be temporary, I guarantee you. Moving on. NigaHiga is the #1 most subscribed channel for a number of reasons. One of which is because Fred is a one-trick pony. What you see is what you get with him. He is very appealing. The niche that's subscribed to him is a legitimate niche that wants to see his videos and find him entertaining. The only problem with that is there is no versatility in Fred's character. Now, when I got the news yesterday, or I guess it was about the day before, that NigaHiga had overtaken the #1 spot, I went and I looked just to confirm it, and I went over to Fred's channel for the first time in about a month or two, and I saw his recently released video. This video is the perfect example of how Fred is not evolving his character at all, and why I call him stuff like a one-trick pony. His recent video was him getting tricked by Judy. I guess that's her name, Judy, the girl that he has a crush on. He gets tricked by Judy into thinking that she really likes him, and it's one of these things where Fred totally buys into it, and he's gonna meet her, and it's his high school sweetheart, and Judy broke up with her boyfriend, and it's all great, and wouldn't you know it, there's a double cross at the end. Fred gets his heart broken, Fred gets kicked in the gutter and all this other shit, and then the people laugh at him in the end. Judy's there and he's making fun of him, she's laughing at him. Folks, this is the same video that I've seen Fred do 10 different times. He's totally oblivious to the situation. He gets built up and buys the situation and gets double crossed in the end. This is a cookie cutter scenario that he sets up in the majority of his videos. Fred, the only thing I could say to you is the reason why you're losing the amount of subscribers, or excuse me, the race of subscribers from the channels under you, is because you're just basically done. Your character is tapped out. You're not evolving it. You're trying to stick with the only lane of traffic that was getting you traffic, and unfortunately, not all the cars want to ride in that lane anymore. They want to move over to other lanes on the road. So Fred, I'm sorry, buddy. You're basically done. I mean, and don't get me wrong here, people. Yeah, he's still going to have a shitload of subscribers. He's still going to be a huge success here. But he's also going to start growing older, and that character is going to start getting less and less appealing. You know, when this guy starts getting acne and a deep voice, or, well, I know it's going to still be disguised by the editing he does with the voice, but his character is going to have a shelf life of only a few more years, no matter what, just from the way he's going to age, because it's going to be pretty pathetic seeing some, 20-year-old guy talking about the girl in grade school that he has a crush on. So, people, Fred is done. And moving on past that, and if you want to know all the reasons why I thought Fred was done, watch that video again. Like I said, I have linked underneath here because I really don't want to beat a dead horse with that. Because I really want to talk about in this video is why NigaHiga is the #1 channel. These guys deserve the #1 spot. Now, I'll tell you right off the bat that I've been subscribed to them for, I'd say, close to 2 years now. I watch their videos. I enjoy all their videos they make. They are by far not my favorite channel on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you that they're hands down the best thing since sliced bread that has appeared on YouTube. These guys make good quality content, and on top of everything else, they are not whores about what they do. If you don't know what I mean, people, go ahead and just look at NigaHiga's channel. Just click their channel and look at it. It's a channel that has a basic black background. It has a small banner at the top. Even though they're a YouTube partner, they choose to use a discrete banner at the top of their channel. Just has a little advertisement for the DVD that they made earlier this year. You know, nothing too in your face or anything. It's just very discreet. It's plain. Has their videos, has their favorite videos, has a couple people that they recommend you watch. It's just there. It's very generic, very plain. You go to someone like Fred's channel. Huge banner at the top. Pictures of himself plastered on the background. Pictures of his shirt. You can get his shirt here. Pictures of, you know, the websites you can visit and all this other stuff. It's just basically, go there, get this, here's what I have. Whereas NigaHiga is, here's our channel, here's a little ad for the video we made, here's our videos over here. These guys, the NigaHiga guys, are also people that don't say with the little annotations, give me 5 stars, comment, rate, subscribe. They don't act like total whores with the videos they make, which is why I can respect them so much more than anyone else that's in the top 20. As a matter of fact, they're the only person that I'm subscribed to even in the top 20. And I'm not going to go naming names, but I think we all know who we're talking about when I talk about people that are whoring out for comments, for subscriptions, for rate 5 stars because I dropped a glass and broke it. Rate 5 stars and this girl will give you a kiss. Stupid shit like that is begging and starving for attention, because you know what? NigaHiga made it to the top with no tips and tricks. Not only did NigaHiga make it to the top with no tips and tricks, they got their major videos pulled from YouTube. They had their 2 how to be videos, their 2 most popular ones. It was how to be ninja and I forget which other one off the top of my head right now. They're gone off of YouTube because they violated copyright claims. Now, normally channels like that would bitch and complain about how much of an asshole move it was for YouTube and the copyright companies and all this. They went about this in one of the most clever ways. The one guy made like a song about it, about how it's like ridiculous that companies would want to pull their video because it has a sample of a Soulja Boy song in it, when all their videos doing is helping to promote the song, make the song more relevant. And it's not like they were like, you know, like slaughtering animals or like kicking a dog in the ass while the song was playing. So it's not like it denigrated the audio in any way, shape, or form. So they did a fantastic job with saying, hey, you know what? It sucks. Our biggest videos got pulled off of YouTube, but guess what? We're still here to smile about it. We're still going to be here to make videos for you guys. So you know what? Much respect to NigaHiga. They deserve to be number 1. Fred and your fanboys, and I'm going to make a point here. It's actually something that Jerry Seinfeld said in one of his stand-up comedy acts. Fred is now number 2 on YouTube. Do you know what that means? And this goes directly to all the fanboys of Fred, that their only main argument could be, you guys are just jealous of Fred because he's the number 1 most subscribed channel. And when he was pulling away in that popularity, his fanboys would rake people down through the coals and say, you're just upset because he's the most number 1 subscribed and he's always going to be number 1. Well, guess what? He is now number 2. And in the words of Jerry Seinfeld, do you know what number 2 is? Number 2 is the first loser. Yeah, that's right. Even the guy that finishes in last place can say, hey, you know what? Everyone else lost before me except for the guy that won. And you know who's the winner here? NigaHiga is. Fred's the first loser. He's number 2. Deal with that, fanboys. Now, of course, when I say that, no one really won or lost anything here. I'm just kind of saying that just to be an irritant to the fanboys that would, like, you know, leave comments on my channel and my videos I've made about Fred, even though I've been pretty much very nice to Fred and think that he's all right. And I'm not here, like I said, to tell you to rush out and subscribe to NigaHiga or check their videos out or anything. Like I said, they deserve to be where they're at because they did it the right way. They're clever, and on top of what I said about Fred earlier, what NigaHiga is that Fred isn't, is they're versatile. They do movie reviews, movie spoofs, they do upcoming features of movies, they do original movies, they do those how-to videos. You don't know what you're going to get. They make music videos of just random songs that are totally original. So, yes, that's an example of a versatile channel that is going to get a wide scope of followers. Fred is an example of a channel that is a niche channel that is nothing but a flavor of the month. And you know what? People don't like that shit flavor that Fred is right now, and not too many more are going to like it in the near future. So, anyways, people, I just want to give props to NigaHiga out there, and congratulations for becoming the #1 most subscribed channel. And to Fred and their fanboys, deal with being #2, and deal with the fact that the amount of subscribers are never going to pace people like NigaHiga or Smosh or a bunch of other channels that are going to pass you. So it was a good run while it lasted, Fred. Hope you got a lot of money from the t-shirts you sold and the appearances on iCarly and all that other shit. But your time has come to an end, buddy, and I have to break the news to you. But I told you that months ago, everyone. So enjoy your videos here, people on YouTube, and take care and brush your hair, because I have nothing else left clever to say in this video. Good night.